So I applied to this thing, and I knew Ocean's 11, 12, 13, whatever. So I'm thinking like Ocean's 8, like this has got to be a parody film, a student film, something like that. I didn't even read it. I didn't even know anything about this production. So I apply for it and I go for a run, and then I come walking back to my apartment and I get a call. And it was hey, so-and-so from Ocean's 8, the casting director. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of legit.
Yeah.
Hey, like I saw your application and we wanted to know if you wanted to come for a fitting tomorrow. Can you be at this address in Manhattan by 11 o'clock? Okay, sure. So I show up, had no idea what I was doing. I've never done this before. Showed up and they put me in a fancy ass suit. They were like, I think we got a good suit for you. And easy suit, it was like black with like tree branches and random fruits and birds. It was a weird suit jacket. It was crazy. Yeah. But it was for like the Met Gala. So like everybody was dressed up fancy in the movie. And so this is when I start to realize, oh shoot, this movie is like actually legit. Like this is a major motion picture. And so I go to they're like, hey, you're going to meet at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, be them at 4 p.m. It's probably going to go to about 4 a.m. because they got to shut the museum down for us to shoot there. I remember showing up and there was about 400 background actors. And I was in like all like Packers gear. I remember just showing up like all like sports, athletic gear. And I stuck out like a damn sore thumb. Everybody was dressed super nice. Like they were like, oh yeah, like I went to school here for acting. I went to school here for acting. And like I've been in X, Y, and Z show and movie. And I'm like, this is my first time. I went to school for broadcasting. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just looking to get paid a little bit of money and maybe have a couple of free meals because I don't have a job right now. So
I'm in sports.
Yeah, I'm in sports. I felt so uncomfortable. But then I ended up, getting to a table. They picked me out of the audience of background actors in this auditorium. Yeah. And they pulled me into a scene. And they paired me up with this girl. And our first scene was we were sitting at a table with like 12 people at the round table. They had to start off well, we weren't on camera anyways, but like start off to the side. And then, on action, it was, all right, we're going to talk. We're going to look around the room. After a few seconds, we, make our way to the table and we, greet these friends of ours that we apparently have known forever. And we sit down and we continue chatting or whatever. Okay. And ended up meeting a dude from Long Island who played basketball with Kawhi Leonard at San Diego State and played basketball with Danny Green on Long Island. So,
okay.
I mean, just so random how that happened.
Random. This is really random.
Yeah. So it was 6 days we were at the Met. One night, they didn't even use me. I sat in the auditorium from like 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. Didn't get used. I got in, wardrobe, everything. Didn't get used. Just hung out. Got a free meal, just hung out and got paid for it.
That's the most New York thing I've ever heard.
The time I got seen in the movie was when I got in good with one of the wardrobe guys, and he recommended me for a special scene. Yeah. So I got that. I got a little extra pay. Wasn't seen in there, and then they asked me to come back for additional scenes at the studio on Long Island.
Oh,
and that was another week of work. And then that's where you could see me behind Sandra Bullock's left shoulder for about 4 seconds. It was pretty freaking sweet.
4 seconds of fame, baby.
Anne Hathaway walked this close away from me a bunch of times doing a take around a gazebo inside of the Met. It was awesome. Such a cool experience.
That's kind of fly. Yeah. You saw Anne Hathaway. Like, who really won here?
Anne did.
Yeah, that's right. Anne Hathaway won.
She won.
She won. She was the big winner. And they had I saw, you guys know who Matt Harvey is? Pitcher for the Mets, back in the day.
My dumb ass was like, is it related to Steve?
Like in that movie, they had a bunch of actors show up, like they were at the Metropolitan Museum of Art for the Met Gala.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I guess you're recreating that.
Yes.
Thing. Okay.
And I saw Matt Harvey there, and I froze. I'm so upset with myself. I got starstruck.